Detective Crypt is back on it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Crypt here. Welcome back to another video, and we got some more detective work to do. The work just seems to never end. My guy NF is just fiddling with my emotions right now. I swear it seems like every week there's a new development in this story on if there is a side B to Hope or not. So a couple days ago, I'm just minding my own business, drinking my Mountain Dew, shaving my balls like I normally do with Manscaped. There were three things that happened, literally almost simultaneously. Thing number one that happened is Sir NF changed his profile picture. Thing number two is that Sir NF also dropped this little nugget of a picture right here. And then thing number three is I got this message from a Twitter follower with more NF album news. So yeah, let's talk about this. Yo, real quick, shout out to Manscaped for sending me this mug and this hat. World's greatest balls. They already know. That does remind me, Father's Day is right around the corner, and this will be a hilarious gift to give to your dad for Father's Day, or the dad hat. And you can get either of these, or literally anything on the website for 20% off and free worldwide shipping with my code CRYPT20. There's a lot of really useful stuff that you can get on the website that I use every day in my life, but if you're looking for a cheap, funny gift like I would for my dad, this will be perfect. Okay, so back to thing number one. NF changed his profile picture. Most casual people will be like, so what? What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. He notoriously drops an album after he changes his profile picture. I'm passionate about my work. I really wish I could have gotten a screen grab of this, but I remember seeing that somebody tweeted at a Twitter AI account, and they tweeted that NF changed his profile picture, and what does that mean? And then the AI generated Twitter account said that NF notoriously drops an album after he changes his profile picture. AI is getting very scary, by the way. So if you take a closer look, this is the profile picture that NF changed to right as he was in the middle of dropping Hope. We got NF donned in all white. You can see his facial features. We got a white background. Everything is nice, pure, and hopeful. But now he's changed to this profile picture with this weird hay bag mask that he's got going on right here. And we've seen this bag in a couple pictures already that he dropped for the album promo, where we have the darker NF that is also wearing this mask. And I think the weird thing about this is that every time that I've seen him in the all white, he has never been wearing this mask, but now he is. So this certainly adds some fuel to the fire that fear is starting to take over Hope once again. They've had this battle. Hope laid down some really hard suppressive fire and almost got rid of him completely, but now fear is making its way back, fighting against Hope, and he's got this mask on that fear had. It's just this very infectious attribute. It kind of reminds me of just Venom with Spider-Man. And now on to the second thing, where he dropped this nugget of a picture right here. Here we have the same version that's in his profile picture, the Hope version with the mask on, and he's leaping into the air, popping these balloons that are burdens that we have seen throughout his discography. But if you take a closer look at the picture, you notice that there are 5 balloons still floating in the air. And if you look even closer, I might be reaching right here. It was a little hard for me to count, but I came up with 13 balloons that were popped. It's a little hard to really tell because all the strings are overlapped and the balloon explodes into several pieces when you pop it. If it is 13 balloons that have been popped, the track list for Hope has 13 songs on it. So if my man NF is really trying to deter us from the thought of a Hope Deluxe coming out, he's not doing a great job. Another fun fact, this tweet was deleted. Obviously, several people grabbed some screenshots of it before it was deleted, but in memories past, when he deletes something, it usually means that it's probably about to come out. For example, this snippet of Layers. I remember hearing this vividly before Clouds came out.
Recording half of the things I think would take 6 years.
The snippet was up for just a little bit and then gone, and then lo and behold, it came out to be Layers. Not to mention the most recent snippet that was put out and then deleted and then released with Let 'Em Pray. And there's so many other examples of this throughout time. That was just one that I remembered off the top of my head. So I started getting a little bit giddy once I noticed there was about 13 balloons popped and 5 were still floating. And then you can see this tweet from the NF community Twitter account. These guys are really cool. They've shouted me out a couple times for some of these videos that I've made. But they also pointed out that there's 5 candles on the cake in the Happy music video. So the obvious conclusion to make from this and the direction that we're all going in is that there are 5 songs floating around ready to be released as the deluxe side B, hopeless, whatever you want to call it. And that is 100% plausible because I know I've heard that many snippets that everybody's losing their mind over. So after these back-to-back things happen, I'm just sitting here like, this dude's killing me, all right? I even tweeted at him that he's killing me, and then he deleted his tweet. And then I look at my Twitter messages and I see this message right here. From my man Nick, he says, right, so I'm not all about media attention because I know people have been nuts and annoying with this, but this has convinced me, and I want your input on this before I even think about believing it slightly. It only somewhat convinces me because if it is a fake, there is detail in the album length, track count, etc. It doesn't look super sketched up like some other fakes, so I just want your input all in all. Well, my man Nick, let's take a look at these pictures that you've sent me here. So it seems we've got somebody on the inside, once again at Spotify, leaking out some information, apparently. Now, while this does look a lot better than some other screenshots that I've explored in other videos, my man Nick, I am here to tell you that this is 100% fake as well. And the best way that I can prove this is fake, I believe that this is a Photoshop job. I don't think that you can right-click and inspect element on Spotify. Yeah, I just tried it. I can't, unless there's a new way to do it. It won't let me do it the old-fashioned way. But here is why I think that it's fake. So the original runtime of the Hope album is 49 minutes and 31 seconds. This deluxe version goes for 55 minutes and 53 seconds, meaning that there are 6 minutes and 22 seconds added onto the original album length. And based off the track list that you sent me, there are 3 new songs added. For one, only dropping 3 songs on a deluxe album seems pretty low. Most people will drop 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 songs depending. I mean, Eminem dropped a 20-song deluxe, but only 3 songs is very low. I will say the names are snippets of 3 songs that a lot of people are anticipating. You can see the evolving snippet.
I done did a lot, but not enough yet. Ain't too many out here with the substance.
You can see the Told You snippet there.
Told you that I wasn't worth all the time it would take, too afraid to face the demons I carry inside.
And then you can also see the Wordsmith snippet.
Should I put this? How should I word it? Chasing a verdict. Guilty as charged, born as a wordsmith. That isn't true. Is it my hand on the Bible worthless? I had to work it, this to make it perfect. I've been at it all day.
So they at least did a good job at picking the right title track names for this fake. But with there only being 6 minutes and 22 seconds added on to the full-length album, that would average each brand new song at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. And NF has quite literally never dropped a song less than 3 minutes on any of his albums. So the probability of him dropping 3 songs that are all less than 3 minutes is astronomically low based on his catalog. Also, this doesn't include the Invincible song, which I think is the most compelling snippet that we've heard of that sounds like his modern day writing that could be on a Hope Deluxe album. But yeah, the track length time and the number of songs just don't add up based on the patterns that we've seen in his music. Detective Crypt on it, baby! So again, stop faking this stuff, guys! I will always be here to help debunk all this stuff. But you guys just gotta stop, okay? You're sending fans of NF all this stuff and then they're sending it to me and everybody's getting their hopes up and then we all get let down very quickly. But that does bring me back to why he changed his profile picture and why he tweeted this picture and then deleted it. I've seen some people say that it's probably a music video for Running or another song on the album, but it's very weird to drop a music video, you know, almost a month after the album came out. Usually you drop all your music videos leading up to the album and then the last music video is the day the album drops. I don't know what to believe anymore. I really don't. We do know that he is 100% still working on music and he's working on new stuff. I mean, he's even talked about that in certain interviews. I watched an interview the other day saying that he made Let You Down a day or two before Therapy Session even released to the public. The man's literal biggest song ever he was working on during an album drop. And then he sat on it for a year and a half until the next album came out. So, is NF working on new music? 1000% yes. Is NF working on a Hope Deluxe? Probably still about a 30 to 40%. If anything, I kind of feel like these pictures are promotional moves just to remind everybody that, hey, I dropped this album, you need to go listen to it again. So him tweeting this picture and then deleting it, very smart marketing move. But that's it for this one. I'm still feeling about a 30% chance that a Hope Deluxe album will come out, and I don't think it's going to come out as quickly as people would want it to. I just think back to Eminem whenever he made Music to Be Murdered By Side B. It was a whole year after Music to Be Murdered By came out before that came out. So just sit back and enjoy Hope and listen to the album and speculate some more. I'll continue to make videos if more information arises. But that's it for this one. I love you guys. Join as a member. I'm live streaming this Sunday reacting to member songs, so that would be dope to see you there. And grab your dad a cup for Father's Day. Crypt 20% off. Free worldwide shipping. Love you guys.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Hey, each and every day. I don't care about nothing in my way. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Hey, each and every day. I'll make it no matter what they say. Yeah, I'm out here trying to